Hello everyone, I just want to make a quick tutorial today on how you can get Brawl Stars working with your controller. So the first thing we're going to need before anything else is you're going to need to download BlueStacks. If you guys want me to make a video on how to do that, let me know in the comments, but this is not that video, alright? So get BlueStacks, then come back here. Anyways, once you get BlueStacks, so you're going to need to have Brawl Stars downloaded, and usually you're going to have automatic mouse controls that come with it, but for controller you're gonna need to go to game controls, which will be on the right. Make sure it's turned on first of all, but this is the most important part. Controls 4, press to game. See, this is keyboard, this is game. Press on the game thing. Now let's go into a practice range in order to mess around with our controls. We're gonna want to pick Barley so we can get the best results and see if everything works all around the board. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go to Open Advanced Editor. Default or Smart will probably come like this, but these are not good controls. If you're looking at this video, you probably already know why. But yeah, like if I pull my thing back a little bit, it'll just shoot. That's not what we want, right? So I'm going to show you guys how to make actual good controls. So you're going to want to keep this stick, right? Because for some reason the stick is like not anywhere here. So you're going to want to keep the stick from the default. So what you want to do next is you're going to edit the default. So let's just close all these out. I don't know why they have all this random crap, so we're just going to close this out. Now what you're going to want to do is add this MOBA skill pad. This is what you're going to need for everything pretty much. So you want to circle it around wherever the hell your control thing is. And then we're going to zoom out. Now the reason for this is because if we don't zoom out, then we'll have a very limited range of where we can aim. So then once you do that, you're going to go hover over and go to the bottom left and click on settings. Now you're gonna go from here to more settings, bring it up. Now activate. So this works in two parts, right? We're gonna have one button that's gonna activate it. So let's say right trigger, right? I'm on an Xbox controller, I press right trigger and now it's activated, but you can't actually do anything with it because then you know, what else is it gonna do, right? So we're gonna bind the gamepad stick here to right stick. So the way this is going to work now is that, so by the way, the reason I told you to keep the left stick here is because this is like, I think the best way to just make this work. But for the aiming, this is how you're going to want to do it, things. So I press right trigger. If I let go, it's just auto aims. But if I press or hold right trigger, then I can aim around anywhere I want without any let goes or anything like that. The only problem with it is you're going to have to adjust exactly how big you want this to be, because then this controls how you're going to aim it. Like the sensitivity basically, like in a mouse or controller. So yeah. Now good thing about this as well is you can snap back and cancel it. Same when you use this to bind your ult, because for your ult you're going to do the same thing. Zoom out. You can even use right stick as well, which is what I use. However, this is what I use specifically. I bind it to left trigger and then we still use the right stick. That way we can still use the right stick for all shooting purposes. We just activate them in different ways. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything else, you can just use these like tap spot. If I want to emote, I'll set it to RB. Now for using these emotes, you're gonna have to have one for each of these things, unless you find a workaway that I don't know about it for. But just to get your feet off the ground and get things working, this is how you're gonna want to do things. Thank you for watching, and If you want to add me on Brawl Stars, here's my username. Bye bye.